Hi Lisa, you've been looking up auras and I've been looking into tarot readings on YouTube. Always a strong doubt if the person actually sees the truth or if they just believe. But I watch many different tarot readers, regardless of being true or not. At least it is a lot of fun. I even download an app and do readings myself. Oh, that's all. Thank you for the reading, Lisa. Okay. Yeah. Yet I look at energies of people. It's more than what they say. They could be saying really simplistic stuff that's not very interesting. And it's about their energy. Okay, question. Do you vouch for Mother Mira? I don't know who Mother Mira is. She live streams every day at the same time. She sits in silence for 1 hour. I do personally feel her in my head, so to speak. With you, I feel a lot of presence. With her, I get a very positive image in my mind. In interview, people said they just feel she knights their knots. She lives now. If you're interested, you have a 5-second look, sync or not. Sorry, I never have something to write to you, but at the same time, I wanted to be acknowledged by the guru. Thanks for your time. Yeah, well, you've messed up who I need to, because I'm not a guru. So you've got to go somewhere else now. You've got to go and log into somebody else's stream. My goodness, I'm not a guru. Let's see what guru is. What's the actual definition in English? I know that was a joke of yours, by the way. Guru definition. Guru is a Sanskrit term of teacher, guide, expert, or master of certain knowledge. Okay, I could go with teacher and guide, expert, master. Yeah, teacher, guide, and expert. I could go with master. I'm like, Master Jacobs is here to see you, sir. That's a bit too much for me. But expert is maybe a little weird, but I feel like I've talked about this stuff so much that on the human level, like I have got some expertise in speaking about this subject now. Teacher, guide. Okay. That really makes me like, the idea of someone calling me guru though. I'd never like to call my teachers gurus either. Okay. I'm not going to look at the video of her just yet. I might watch it later because I'm not even going to judge whether she's free or not anyway. Because firstly, I don't know. And anything that I say is just perspective and it doesn't really matter. Like every one of you is able to judge for yourself what resonates for you and what doesn't. And that's really beautiful. And that's what's important. It's not like, who are these other people? Like in this idea of people being free or not being free. So when I'm looking for this energy of teachers, like I don't care if they're free or not, or if they're enlightened or not. It's just I'm looking at their energy and how that makes me feel and my resonance with it. And screw the rest of the stuff. It's just for you. And you don't need me to clarify it or anyone to clarify it. Like there's many teachers out there that would be like to me, and there's teachers that would be like, yay, or liking, like supportive of me, and each to their own. And I just don't care. Even if a teacher doesn't like me and I like them and I resonate with them, I speak about them or put them on my website. I don't care anymore. At first, when I first started speaking, I did care a bit more, I think. Not like loads, but I think I expected to be accepted into this group of non-duality teachers or something, and like that we would all support each other. And then I realized that wasn't the case. Now though, I do belong to a women's group of non-duality teachers, which is really lovely. I really enjoy it. Yeah, but that really wasn't the case. I did really have an imagination. I remember, I've maybe told this last week, I forget, but I remember like this teacher wanted to speak to me that I knew of from England. And I was like, wow, yeah, that's great. Like we're going to speak and we're going to bliss out together. And then when they called up, they just called to tell me all the ways in which I was wrong or undeveloped. It was like a male teacher, and it was like very intellectual. I remember still being really blissed out speaking to them, but I remember being like, oh, that it was going to be like, yeah, love and hugs and sweetness. Yeah, and then they sent me their books in the post. It's funny. My God, being a teacher is being a teaching, I can tell you. My God, what a humbling. Okay, moving on. Deepak. No, sorry, not Deepak. Derek. Derek. Sorry, that's a really easy English name. Sorry, Derek. How about fall in love with chaos as an antidote to resistance to what is or opening to the unknown? Yeah, that's really nice. To fall in love with chaos. That is always the answer to everything, is total acceptance. Total acceptance of what is happening. Letting in, like letting open those doors. Of yourself, of your partner, anything you're in resistance to. But that's not so much a human action. You can do it as a human action, and that I can imagine will be really healthy for you. But it's recognizing that part in you that's already doing that. So this consciousness now is embracing everything. It's open. So notice that there is consciousness of this wall behind. So you're looking and you're focusing on my face, but there's also consciousness of the wall, but you haven't labeled it, you haven't rejected it, you're not accepting it. It's just being held in consciousness. There's no rejection of it. There's not actually even acceptance of it, but by there being no rejection, it's almost like an acceptance. It's just no pushing away of it. With me, there might be push-pull, there might be wanting attention or pushing. My consciousness is rejecting nothing here. Everything that you've ever done is held here. It doesn't actually exist, but everything that's ever happened is held here. This is all that's important. Hi Tara, I'm so sorry to join late. I am glad I made it to hearing your voice and seeing you live. My question is, I'm not caring about stories anymore and people in my life. Think I'm not caring about them anymore. Any words of wisdom? It's just noticing where that not caring for stories comes from. There is consciousness doesn't care about the stories. And on the human level, we can overinvest in stories because we believe there's freedom in that. And so when we let go of that, there can be less interest in stories or less interest in people's stories. But it also can become another defense, like another rejection. So it's just acknowledging that. Just paying deep attention to whatever's appearing. Thank you, Tara, for your question. Hi, Carmela. Thank you. Lots of love and gratitude. Thank you, Carmela. Miley. Hi, Miley. Hi, Lisa. Are there no others in reality? Just empty space, self-space. Thank you. Yeah, there are no others. It's the appearance of others, but there are no others. I have a runny nose and no tissue. But yeah, there are no others. So everything you think about me isn't me. Everything you think about your friends, your family, isn't them. So then what's left if you stop thinking about them? So everything you know about others is your thoughts. So you're playing in your thoughts, which is okay, but that's not truth. It's not who they or who you are. Who they are and who you are is life itself, is love. It's this expression of oneness. This is absolute forgiveness. Thank you, Molly. Hey, Schumann. Hi, Lisa. Thank you for your introduction. If I heard you correctly, you are saying that I am not myself. My question is that I am worried about facing the challenges of these unusual times. The world economy will be destroyed for ordinary people, which is scary. There is also the spectrum of mass vaccinations with little time to test for side effects. I don't know how I respond to this challenge without any form of escapism. Thanks, Schumann, for your question. May you have a nice blackbird. Oh no, it's not a blackbird, it's a minor bird. It's a minor bird? Yeah, it could be that there's going to be upheaval in society coming. And it's more important than ever to stay focused on what's happening. And I know you're English, Schumann, so you don't have to take the vaccination. I don't think they're saying that you have to take it. Yeah, I think there could be difficult times ahead for people, but that's not what's happening now. You have to deal with that when it comes. And when the fear comes or the control or the issues come, it's just feeling into that. Like there will be a way. And if life is to end for us, it is to end for us. As humans, as individuals. I think that is what's to happen. And if it is to end, like if we are to die, then if death isn't like what you imagine, like when you die, you're gonna, everything will begin to get further and further away. And as you begin to let go of everything of your life, then there is emerging back into that love that you've always been looking for. So in the end of the game isn't scary. And you can kind of find that death here, that love here. It's just saying very present. And just noticing the feelings. You don't need to avoid the feelings. You can let in the feeling. So if fear comes, then you can let it in. Seeing that it's not true. You can explore it a bit. You can see, okay, I see where that comes from, or I see where that comes from. But just staying with it, staying present. And not going off into the madness of the mind. But yeah, we really get it. There might be really hard times for people coming. Yeah. Thank you for your question, Schumann. Lots of love to you.